Hey guys, so I'm back. This month is gonna be a little bit different from last month's video. I unfortunately haven't finished reading the book that I was reading, and so therefore I can't really give you guys any summary or update. Basically, I can't tell you anything about the book. I can't promise that I'm gonna be finishing this month as well because it's almost the end of the month and I am still nowhere near finishing the book. But since I want to commit to myself and start uploading at least once a month, I have decided to make a different type of video for you guys. So for this video, I'll be updating you guys what I've been doing for the past month, this October. I haven't been doing anything productive. That's why I haven't finished the book. But I want to share to you guys the things that I've been doing to waste my time basically this month. I've been spending a lot of my time listening to podcasts, specifically D&D podcasts. If you guys don't know what D&D is Dungeons and Dragons. D&D is a fantasy tabletop role-playing game. And it is as nerd as you can get. People sit around on a table or not and they play as a character, follow a storyline, roll dices, and just see how that character go. They might fight a battle, they might just do shenanigans and stuff like that, and D&D is where people can be whatever they want. The specific podcast that I've been listening is called Not Another D&D Podcast, or usually people call them NADPOD, NADDPOD. You can find them on Spotify and other streaming platforms. I first got very interested in D&D thanks to Dimension 20. Dimension 20 is another D&D playthrough created by College Humor / Dropout. For those of you guys who know me, you know that I've been obsessed with Dimension 20. I've been raving about them and how I love, people call him Daddy DM Brennan Lee Mulligan, and how he tells the story and how he creates such an environment that even people who never played D&D are interested and even can follow the storyline very well. NADPOD is created by two of the members of Dimension 20, or at least the cast, two of the cast, Brian Murphy and Emily Exford, joined by two other ex-member of College Humor, Caldwell Tanner and Jake Hurwitz. I really recommend NADPOD if you're really interested in listening to people role-play into characters and fantasy storylines, and if you don't have time to watch on screen, you can listen to NADPOD. And they have released a full campaign of 100 episodes, and I've been listening to that this whole month. I think I'm around chapter 50, episode 50, and it's been a blast. It's really funny. They are not like always serious. That's why I fell in love with D&D, because of the improv and the comedy they provide. I'll link the link down below in the description so you can just click it and check it out yourself. It's really fun. And speaking of D&D, I also want you guys to check out Dimension 20, the one that I mentioned, the one that made me interested in D&D in the first place. Dimension 20, DM by Brennan Lee Mulligan, with cast Brian Murphy, Emily Exford, Siobhan Thompson, Zach Oyama, Ali Beardsley, and Lou Wilson. They are amazing. They are available on YouTube. I, however, am subscribed to Dropout, a paying subscription, monthly subscription, where they produce these amazing contents. But on YouTube, they also uploaded the previous campaigns that I've already watched months and months ago. YouTube is not as complete as Dropout, but you can start from there, and if you are interested, you might even help out and subscribe to them as well. And I'll also link their links down below. Another thing that I've been doing this month is binge watching Netflix. One of them would be The Good Place, and inspired by Good Place, I am now studying philosophy. I am taking online course for philosophy because I just want to know what is philosophy. And So far, it's been pretty generic. The subject that I've been studying is very introductory. It's not really specific on like what type of philosophy and which one do I prefer and stuff like that. However, studying it so far made you think that whatever you're thinking, you need to question it again and really understand why you're choosing a specific choice. The philosophy class that I'm taking is from Coursera, and I'm taking the course by University of Edinburgh. It's a 5-week class. I've already finished 4 weeks of it, or at least I think I'm starting the 4th week this week, and haven't touched any of the courses or subject yet, and I need to be doing it ASAP. Philosophy is giving me a very grounded vibe, as in you need to really understand what is happening around you to be able to choose. And since I'm a very logical person, or I think that I am, it's really helping me understand the perspective of another person on why they think such and such, because we have different beliefs and so on and so forth. Also in Coursera, and this is not sponsored, I don't know why I'm promoting Coursera, but if you pay a certain amount of money, you can get a certificate to certify you have finished the course. If you pay, for example, my course, I mean I didn't pay, I took the free one, but if you do pay, you'll get an e-certificate that you can post like on LinkedIn or whatever, certifying that you have completed the course. And if you really want people to know that you've learned philosophy, and if you want people to know that you have an understanding in philosophy or other subjects, then pay up. But if you don't, like me, I just want to learn, then just do the free one. It's still, you can still access everything. Another thing that I've been doing is playing on my Switch. For those of you guys who know me or went on a trip with me recently, I've been playing Witcher 3. I also have been posting IG stories about my struggles playing Witcher because I suck at it. But now I am better than when I last posted about Witcher. So, yeah, it's really fun. I've been playing that a lot. And I'm watching The Witcher on Netflix now because I want to know the story. It is pretty cringy, the movie, the series. For me, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's a little bit cringy for my taste. But it's a good way for me to waste my time, so there it is. So I mentioned that I went on a trip very recently, and I went to Bandung for a close friend's brother's wedding. And I know the brother personally, but I haven't seen him for a long time, and I was invited to the wedding because my very, very best friend, Gita, is the groom's sister. So me and another 5 of us went together to Bandung, and we only went there for 3 days, 2 nights, and it was amazing. I mean, to break out of that routine and going out and just laughing and just eating whatever you want, culinary tour. It was really, really fun and refreshing, and it's a chance for us to bond more because we also went out with friends' partners, and so we get to know each other more. It is a little bit cringy for me to say, maybe they watch this video or maybe they won't, but I'm just glad to have the chance to get together and know people that matters to my close friends. So that's great. One of the highlights of that trip would be accidentally stumbling on a TikTok video promoting a pudding, and it is very similar to that very famous Korean barbecue restaurant, the one that starts with G and ends with the U, and people have been raving that pudding from the restaurant. Everyone says it's the best pudding you've ever eaten. And I personally haven't tried the pudding from that restaurant. However, when we ordered one large box for 6 people, I couldn't get over how amazing it tastes. And so on the last day, we ordered from the person again for us to take away or take back home to Jakarta. And it's only been 2 days since I got back from Bandung, and the pudding is done. It's gone. It's so amazing. My dad loves it, and the group of us, we've been thinking of wanting to order from Bandung and deliver it to Jakarta and use Paxil as the delivery service because it's cheaper for them to deliver from different towns. So we've been thinking about it, and that pudding is just, it's driving me insane that I've been like, my mouth waters just thinking about it. It's crazy. I think what makes it so good is the palm sugar with the almond crumbs. It's just, I want it again. I want it again. Last thing that I want to update you guys is my journey to obtain books from Book Depository. This Book Depository is a website where you can order books, and it's delivered, I think, from the UK and Australia, I'm not sure, but it has free shipping to everywhere or almost anywhere in the world. The struggle that I faced throughout this pandemic, and if you follow me on my second account, my private Instagram, you know that I have ordered these specific books since August, and now it's October. It's 2 months, and it's been a journey. But lucky for them, I am a very patient person and I have nothing else to do, so I don't mind waiting that long as the books come to me. And it came. But a little bit backstory, I ordered this book August 2020, and I ordered them twice, more specifically 2 different orders, because the first one I thought it didn't order because I couldn't check my purchase history. So I ordered another set of books, different, fortunately, and it turns out that both of these orders are confirmed. So supposedly I have 5 books that's coming to Indonesia all the way from the UK. The weird thing about Book Depository is they send the books individually. So even though I ordered these 2 books in one order and the other 3 books in another order, they send the books one by one because they just can, and that's what happened with my books. Unfortunately, the one of the 3 books from my second order, I input a wrong address, and therefore it is definite that it won't be coming to me. The other 2, I managed to ask for the customer service to change the address into the correct one, and the other 2 should be sent to me. So turns out I mistakenly spoken. I did a little bit of correction on the video, but I have actually received all of the books that they should be sending to me. The 2 books that are wrongly addressed are sent back to them, and I should be getting a refund real soon. I just have to email them again, but yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, bye. Back to the video. So far, I've been happy with the books. One of them is Untamed by Glennon Doyle. I was interested with this book because Adele recommended it on her Instagram. She said that this book changed her life, and I want to know how this book changed her life. So I bought it impulsively, really. I do impulsive shopping a lot. It is one of my worst weakness. The second book that I ordered is this. It's Lost Connections: Why You Are Depressed and How to Find Hope by Johann Hari. I don't know what this is about. I just saw the cover, I read the title, and I'm like, great. And then Elton John said this amazing book will change your life, and Hillary Clinton said wonderful, with a very one-worded, very short description. And I'm like, okay, Hillary Clinton said wonderful, maybe this book is wonderful. So yeah, I am interested. I can't wait to start reading it. Maybe soon after I finish that one book that I said I've been reading for this past month that I haven't finished. The other 2 books, it's from the same author, and you guys might be familiar with him. It's Murakami. This one is Kafka on the Shore. It is very recommended by other people who love to read as well. They said that this book, or Kafka on the Shore specifically, is very recommended for those who are a beginner for Murakami's books. So I want to know how Murakami writes, and people said that it is very different from other authors because he likes a little bit of fantasy and craziness. And yeah, that's it. That's my October update. Remind you that my update video is mostly for me, and I just want to see how I've been doing from month to month and what I've been doing. I like talking mostly to myself. I think I need a therapist, or maybe I should be a therapist. Like I said, this update is for me and for my personal development, and I think that documenting my life for myself is beneficial for me to keep myself sane and grounded throughout this crazy times in the world. I hope that I can give you guys another video for next month, and I really hope I finish the book that I'm reading now. I still don't want to say what book that is because maybe I might not finish it, or maybe I might change to another book. So yeah, if you hear any weird snores or breathing, it's Bean. She's sleeping right here on bed. I think I can change the camera angle now because I've done shooting, but yeah. There you go. Bing bing. Hi. So yeah, that's it for my video. I hope to see you guys next time, and hopefully real soon. Bye.
I get along without you very well.